Hi, I'm Wayne Alaroot for Personal Liberty. The GOP has a golden opportunity for an historic landslide in November, taking control of the Senate and expanding control of the House. But they've got to stay on message. There's no bigger winning issue than illegal immigration and our unsecured border. That's the message. America's southern border is being invaded, but not just by poor, desperate, government-dependent illegal aliens who will bankrupt America's middle class with their need for welfare, food stamps, housing, education, prison costs, and free health care. The list goes on and on. The border issue has escalated far beyond that. It's now a life and death issue. Let's call it BET, bankruptcy, Ebola, and terrorism. These three disasters pouring across our southern border are the three biggest threats to America's future, and they all intersect at the border. Our children's future is on the line at the border. BET is the winning message the GOP must ensure that America's voters hear. And it's snappy and it's memorable. BET. An unsecured borders, open invasion by ISIS and al-Qaeda terror cells. And with our economy in a weak state, any terrorist attack on U.S. soil would be catastrophic to the economy. It would plunge into a Great Depression. The same holds true for an Ebola pandemic. If illegal immigrants cross the border with Ebola, sick with Ebola, it will cause a panic and a pandemic. And that would shut down commerce from coast to coast. As consumers stay home from shopping malls, theaters, and restaurants, economic collapse would ensue. How could Obama leave the border open? The GOP message should be BET, bankruptcy, Ebola, and terrorism. Obama's gambling with your children's life by leaving the border wide open. That's a bet the GOP is not willing to take for you, for your children, or for our nation. That's a winning message if it's backed up by a detailed plan. Blame alone's not enough. The GOP's got to provide solutions. So here's a short, simple, three-step plan to deal with illegal immigration. If only the GOP had the brains and the courage and the cojones to present this plan. Step one, demand we secure the border before anything else gets done. There is no negotiation, period. Obama's lost the immigration issue. Well, they won't admit it. Obama and his socialist cabal want millions of additional illegal immigrants to keep crossing the border simply because they see them as millions of poor, dependent future Democratic voters. Of course, they can't admit that, so they distract voters by claiming a border wall is too expensive and can't possibly work. Folks, this is 2014. We don't need to build a real wall. We can build a virtual wall with high-tech surveillance, drones, and cameras. No one can cross a border protected by thousands of drones with Border Patrol or National Guard positioned to swoop in the moment a camera sees anyone near the border. Obama's already created a Soviet-style surveillance state right here in America that snoops on its own law-abiding citizens. He directs the NSA to listen to all our communications, our phone calls, our texts, our emails without a warrant, and tells the IRS to intimidate political opponents. He wants our skies filled with drones to snoop on us. But when it comes to protecting our border, it's amazing how he conveniently forgets how to use the same high-tech tools. Drones and cameras can create an impenetrable virtual wall quickly and at a reasonable cost. Step two. After the border with Mexico is secured by a virtual wall, let's give illegal immigrants who are already here a path to become permanent legal residents over a long period of time, by the way, and only meeting certain strict conditions. But never can they become citizens. They've broken the law. They've given up the right to ever become citizens, and therefore they've given up the right to vote. Millions apply to become legal citizens. Most wait a lifetime and never get in. So the compromise that those immigrants already here get to stay. They never have to fear that knock on the door in the middle of the night. They're free to work. They're not threatened with jail or deportation. They can sleep soundly at night. What a gift. But they can never be citizens and they can never vote, period. They gave up that privilege when they broke the law. But in return, what do we get? Well, the border is sealed forever. No other illegal immigrants will ever get in. That's the compromise. Step three, the GOP is sadly disconnected from its own voters. Conservatives welcome immigrants who want to work and contribute like the rest of us to America. Unfortunately, immigration reform never differentiates between those who come here to work and those who don't. And that's got to change. No entitlements, no welfare, no food stamps, no free health care must be the requirement, ever. That's the agreement. You can become a legal resident, but only if you came here to work, not to collect handouts. That's the key question we should be asking everyone before we let anyone into America. America is generous, but boy, it's time to stop being stupid. We'll let you in, but only if you're here to work. We won't let you in if you're here to mooch off us. You can bet a large majority of immigrants would grasp at this opportunity. This is the gift of a lifetime to work and create a better life for themselves and their children while sleeping soundly without fear of deportation. The problem, of course, is that 99% of Democratic politicians will oppose it because they don't really care about helping immigrants. They only care about more Democratic voters. B-E-T. Bankruptcy, Ebola, and terrorism, and the gamble Obama's taking with this bet with your children's life by leaving our southern border wide open. That should be the GOP immigration message to ensure a landslide victory in November. But the question remains, does the GOP have the brains, courage, or cojones to take this winning bet? I'm Wayne Allyn Root for Personal Liberty. See you next week. God bless America.